All right, I'm gonna load up a replay that I did versus the TerranAI, which well, I was playing against the TerranAI as Zerg, and this is the one where I lost against the Terran. Zerg versus Terran. Hmm. Okay. Well, this game was already casted on Facebook earlier, and I think some people might have seen it, right? But I'm doing it today. I'm doing a recording today of this game, of this replay, um, just for purposes of YouTube. So here goes. Yeah. So I don't know if anybody be interested, but about the little history of StarCraft. But I was playing StarCraft ever since the first one came out, really. Mm, so StarCraft 1, I was playing it even in college days. So I went to college around from 1996 to 2001. I think StarCraft 1 started becoming really popular around maybe, I don't know, let's say like 19, well, it came out around 1999 or 2000, and I was so excited because everybody's so excited who've ever played like Blizzard type games, right? Blizzard made Warcraft 1 and 2, Starcraft 1 and 2. Blizzard is also the maker of the creators of Diablo series, right? The Diablos 1, 2, and 3, right? So they make some really cool games, in my opinion. And yeah, we were like the people who knew about StarCraft or played Warcraft, and we got so excited about StarCraft 1, you know. So Warcraft was basically you only had two races, and they were very similar. The units, the armies, the layout and everything for the two races was very similar, which is the two races were orcs versus humans. When StarCraft came out, what's unique about it is yeah, StarCraft had and still has three very unique races: Zerg, Protoss, and Terran. So the Zerg is sort of like the bug race, the Terran's like the human race, and the Protoss is the advanced alien race, right? And they each of them had very unique uh, way of creating units, base layouts. You know, Terran building can lift. You need an SCV dedicated to build a building. Zerg, when you build a building, construct a building, the drone or the worker literally disappears, dies, becomes a building itself, right? Now, Protoss, they can queue up multiple buildings with just one worker, right? So, and it's very different, you know, like and Zerg, you have to inject lava into your hatchery, and all your like units come out these larvae, right? So, yeah, just this is just something to for people who've not familiar with StarCraft. Just a little background on why StarCraft is such a cool game, in my opinion. So here we are. I'm playing as the Red Zerg here, um, because I've been trying to level up my Zerg. My Zerg is the worst race I worst race out of the three. I got some Zerglings, which is like a melee attacking unit, moving across the map, trying to do a little scouting. You know, I'm gonna run into these four Marines, which is more than enough to take care, to attack to keep me at bay. That computer has two barracks, a factory, orbital, two orbitals, right? Um, Plenty of less worker supply than I do, about the same army supply as I am. That's because then in addition to the lings, I also have the two queens, which also counts as a army supply. Um, yeah, let me just pause this here for a second. So with the Zerg, this thing here is a creep tumor, which only Zerg are able to build anything on creep. And Zerg units that are moving on creep, they move something like 30% faster than if they were moving off creep. So they're slower off creep, right? And with this creep tumor, you use it to spread creep. It's important to connect your bases with creep. Having creep also gives you additional vision past your base, right? In addition to these flying units, which we call your overlords, which is your supply, like they're like the supply depots of Terran, and Protoss, of course, is the pylons, which gives them supply, right? Yeah, so and it's very important for Zerg to continuously inject larvae into using the queens to inject larvae into their hatcheries, which gives you extra larvae because the default number of larvae for per hatch is three. If you inject it, it could be six or even nine per hatchery, which allows you to potentially build a lot more units at the same time considering if you have the resources, which is your minerals and your gas, as can be seen on the top right corner here. Um, so the red Zerg is me. I'm bagging a lot of mineral, which is not good. You really should be spending your resources as much as possible. If you keep it in your store, it means it's not being used to make units or make workers or upgrade your attack abilities and your unit abilities and such. See, so I just injected a unit, did a lava injector there, which will spawn extra lava soon. Seems like we are. I got a slightly better economy, meaning more workers. He's got more army supply, but with Terran they got these mule drops. Mules over the 64 seconds that a mule lasts, I think they say a mule can mine about 500 minerals, whereas over the same period of time, SCV only mines 100 minerals, so they mine a lot more. They mine 25, mules mine 25 minerals per trip. SCVs mine 5 minerals per trip, so mules mine 5 times as fast. So having mules is very a big advantage for Terran. You see Terran making 3 barracks, which produces infantry units, 1 factory, which produces vehicle type units in addition to Widow Mine. This is his army. He's got a tank sieged up right there, which is like a artillery defensive artillery piece, and a lot of Marines and 1 or 2 Marauders, which is a heavy duty infantry. So I got my third base going up. I should be making a queen here too. And let's see the worker supply. Worker supply is about even, which is not good for me. I mean, I'm a slightly ahead, but I really should be more ahead than this. He's ahead in army supply by 6, which is significant at this point stage, but not like a lot. I got my Roach Warren going up, Baneling Best, Evolution Chamber for upgrading my ground units. Getting my Carapace, which Carapace upgrade, which is the armor upgrade. He's getting his third base up right here already. I already have mine, but he's kind of catching up to that. I will say again that I lost this game because I think I just wasn't active enough on the map. I didn't scout. I didn't know about his other bases later on. The computer just spread like a Zerg, which is, weird because Zerg is usually the one that spreads across the map like a infestation or whatever you want to call it. So he's got a lot of workers too. He's got 51, I got 64 workers. He's been ahead in army supply for most of the game. Until I get my swarm host up later. Swarm host is a very cost-efficient unit because the locust, the Swarmhole spawn is, um, you know, it spawns there's a cooldown for it. It doesn't use energy like some energy units does. This is weird how people like to attack this plates right here. To make another second factory here, get into starport, a fourth factory. So he's got some, yeah, he's gonna make medevac and Viking. He's got his third base up. Am I gonna get my fourth base up yet? Seems like not so much yet. I seem to be getting a lot of Hydra then, getting on my upgrades. I've been getting, yeah, I need to be more on top on my queen injects. There, that's one inject. Is there another one? Another one? Right? No? Okay. Did I make another one? Inject, more injects? No? Yes? Oh, I have my little army right here, which is not very. Okay, no, my army is too small uh, at this point. Um, I should be more injecting more lava. Get my fourth base up. My army is really small. So for the most part of this game, we did not attack each other. We didn't move on each other. I'm just sending a Baneling over here just to scout if he's got this base up. I don't know if I don't remember if I scout this base up. Probably didn't. Um, so he's banking quite a bit of resources. So am I really. But I'm behind in supply. So I should have been making more roaches, lings, hydras, and such. Uh, yeah, I should have made more hydras right here. More queen injects would have been the right thing to do. This space is kind of oversaturated. You can see by the 24 over 16. Red means oversaturated workers. Really, I should be moving some workers from here to the new base and also from here to the new base as well. Inject, yeah, not on top of my injections, not on top of my injections here either. Check out the army supply. I'm slightly behind. Uh, yeah, so he seems to be moving out. I remember he comes out across here and starts attacking my third base. My army is kind of a little bit out of position. Taking my fifth base. Yep, he's moving out, moving out. That's a sizable army right there, man. That's a sizable army right there. Yeah, probably like 90% up, and I'm reacting. I'm moving out, trying to meet up with. I just burrowed these workers because I was trying to save them, you know. So, anyways, this fight so far is not going so good. Corrosive Biles did land some on here, but he has quite a few to medevacs to heal up his infantry units, and I really should be building more shit. What's my production here? Production, roaches, hydras, lings, one swarm host, one infestor. He sort of retreated back because I think he lost quite a bit army of spire there. Yeah, corrosive bile missing this tank. Okay, so who's pinging what? What the heck? This is an AI. Why would they be pinging shit? I killed a tank, which is a good thing. Tanks do massive damage from a distance to ground units, so yep. Infestor, what is it? He's gonna throw a fungal right there on everything right here. Yep. Killing his medevacs is very good. Looks like I unburrowed my workers and started putting back to work and throwing up a couple of defensive spine crawlers. Yep. One more tank here. He keeps sending more shit over here. Yes. What's the army supply? Oh, I'm kind of behind on army supply. Oh, now I'm ahead on army supply. Okay, because I just built a whole bunch of stuff. Got my sixth base up. No, sorry. Fifth base up. He's got his fourth base up. Planetary Fortress here, meaning it's a very tough, tough nut to crack here. If I try to go in with ground units. So making a queen here. Got an army moving out right here. Don't know what it's doing. Just trying to make sure they're not coming in again, right? Inject? No, no inject here. Oh, there's an injection right there. Yeah, injections right there. I'm kind of top it right here. That's good. That's good, good, good. Okay. Oh, these are changelings. They're fake units that my overseers just pooped out on the ground here. They have a timed life, meaning they die after a while. He's getting a fifth base here, which I don't think I knew about until later on. This base I should have been harassing more if but I didn't. Um, so yeah, what's the production? Production. I'm not building anything. He's making more Marines, a tank, couple of medevacs, mine, a Raven even, getting all his upgrades going. I'm just doing my upgrades and okay. I'm starting to make a swarm host. 10 of them gets made, a few Hydras being made. So what's the army supply here? I'm ahead in army supply, slightly ahead in worker count, but he has mules, don't forget. So Zerg really need to be ahead in worker supply as well as base count, right? I think so far base count is kind of even. Okay, okay, okay. This is a bad fight for me. I shouldn't be sitting here. I think I'm gonna pull back soon. There you go. I'm pulling back, getting my swarm host out. Yep. Get your swarm host out. Come on. Oh my God, he just threw out his locust right before dying. Where's my swarm host? What are you? What? Okay. Where are my the rest of my swarm hosts? That's it? That's all the swarm hosts I got? Yeah, this fight is kind of work in my favor, but I think I do lose my base because of all these tanks. Five tanks, which is very, very bad, very significant. Four medevacs. Okay. Oh, he's chasing after my swarm host. All right. All right. Finally get my army together and I'm gonna fight this back. At this point, I'm floating a lot of resources, 1,500 minerals, 1,600 gas. I do crush this army, which is a good thing. Liberators sieging up, Hydras dealing with it. Um, Killing some medevacs is always good, right? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, they're fighting against the Locust, which is basically a free unit, so that's not good for them. Good for that. But eventually I did lose this game because I was not on top with killing his base, although I have more than double his army supply at this point. So I was sending out some locusts to try to do some harass, but I think I fucked up. I messed up a few times. So yeah, there you go. Well, this here, yeah, this I messed up big time right here. I think I selected the select all army hotkey and just pulled these back with them. These should be attacking this thing right here. Anyways, that was a major screw up on my part. That's one of the main factors why I lost this game. And also, look at this. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven bases. Seventh base coming up, six bases up, seventh base moving up, and I have one, two, three, four, five bases. My sixth base has to be rebuilt right here because I lost it. So I'm behind in bases. We are even in worker count, although I'm ahead in army supplies slightly. Um, I think I do delay this base and I do kill this base right here, although the other two bases, this one and this one, got kind of left alone. Yeah, I didn't kill this base. I just kind of killed the worker that was building it, so it delayed it. See, is he? No, he's not sending his worker. And these locusts are locusts from the swarm host killing this base and also killing a bunch of workers, which is pretty good for me. Although the other two bases just kept mining and mining. I didn't even know about it. I didn't have a, I didn't get to scout it. So my sixth base is coming up soon. And this, they're rebuilding the seventh base and they're sending out a small army here. Try to, I don't know, coming over here. I think it's coming over here. Yeah. Landing the Vikings and doing snipes with the ghosts. Another big freaking army coming out here to reinforce us. Yeah, I think I sort of cut off these reinforcements. a little bit, which is did something, right? But and there's one right here, another group of hydras, roaches right here. Hydras and roaches, I don't know if they're such a good unit. Um, uh, these locusts should be attacking here. These hydras and roaches, what's the army supply here? I'm slightly ahead. Worker counts even. I think I lost a bunch of swarm hosts, precious swarm hosts over here. Yeah, 11 swarm hosts right here. Soon to be five, four, seven horse, seven or eight swarm hosts, seven, 6 or 7 swarm hosts. Yo, Locust, do your thing. Oh, I'm losing more swarm hosts. Down to four, three. Oh my God. And I'm floating a lot of minerals. 34, 3,500 minerals and gas. What's the army supply? Where's the rest of my army here? They're probably under construction. Yeah, this base, this base, never never been pressured. Neither has this base been pressured. Only this and this has been pressured, which is like what the hell. That's why I lost this game. That's why I lost this game. Hey, inject up. Idle workers. Injects. I'm getting like 3 spires. I think I was trying to morph one into greater spire and do the upgrades on the other two, which is I don't know what I was thinking. I was trying to do brood lords, but I don't think I ever got made it past brood lords. Army supply about even, and he's coming in to my sixth base again. What am I doing? Yeah, my Hydra army. I kind of beat this back again, but still, you know. Ah, what a shameful loss to have so much resources banked up. Shameful loss. And losing more of my swarm hosts. Swarm hosts at 10, about to be like 8 or 9, 7 or 8 left. Yeah, I can lose. Hey, how many more? 10, still 10 swarm hosts. And he's moving his army here. 8. So gonna kill this one? I don't know. See this one? He's gonna go after this one, or I think he's going after this one. Yep. Yeah. At least swarm hosts will kill the some tanks, right? What's the army supply? I'm down in army, I'm down in workers. Yeah, this is the beginning of the end. This is the end of the world as we know it. And he's expanding on my side of base. What asshole. Ghost walks into my overseers. Oh, Swamos, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God. Yeah. What are you doing, Swarm host? Yeah. This is how it ends. This is how it ends. I lost this game. I have one mining base left. This mining base gone. This base is gone. Although this base, I think I made him canceled it. One mining base remaining. I think I'm just trying to do some scouting. Yeah, there's no way to do anything here. This, you know. Yeah, his army's still here. which is not a big army, but I have a smaller army than he does. I got single digit army supply now. He's at 120. Yeah, this is done. Yep. He's gonna come down here and kill all this stuff. What's in production? Oh, muterless. Yeah, I think I made 19 muterless here. Against these Vikings and Marines. Yeah. Units. How many units do I have? 14 muterless. Yeah. This muterless just melt. 5 Vikings and 17 Marines with plenty of medevacs to back them up, as well as Widow Mines. 5 Vikings. Oh, yeah. Let's not forget the Liberators, right? 5 Vikings, 3 Liberators, 17 Marines with plenty of medevacs to back them up. All right, yeah, good game. Elite AI Terran spread throughout the whole map, leaving nothing for me. Yep. All right, so the mistakes is I didn't pressure his expansions. I didn't do much early scouting. And yeah, I just need to be more active all over the map. So, all right, bye. Quitting replay.